Hey everybody, it's Chanchai. Sorry for the late message. It's kind of a hectic room for me right now. I just kind of ran around, took care of family stuff before joining the Kai League, so I was worried I'd be late, so I kind of rushed it. But we're here, and we're in the Akai Leagues. It's gonna be fun. Let me change the password here, fix the display. So I hope everyone's been having a wonderful week. I've been very busy this week, of course. So has everyone else, I assume. But it's been a good week. It's been a lot of fun. So here we are. Yeah, password's correct. It's 1115. Let's join the Kai. Let's see how he's doing. And now I'm going to clear my throat. All right, I'm going to do the mic check right now. Audio check. I don't hear myself. So let me fix my audio settings. That's why. Okay. All right. My mic should be good, but why do I not hear myself? That's interesting. All right. If you're on the stream, please let me know if you can hear my audio. I'm going to double check it through a monitoring app. Okay. The mic should be streaming fine. Let's hear it. Yeah, you just don't hear the game. Okay, let's fix the audio for the game here. It's always fun navigating windows and all the other stuff. Auto virtual audio is correct. Okay, that's odd. All right, stream mix should be going there. Output. No, that might ruin everything there, actually. So, let's see here. The audio sounds good. Thank you so much, Portland X. It's so good to see you. I hope you've been doing really, really well. And yeah, I really want to check out your venue. I will do that after I return from my trip. So in December, I'll try to come out. But shout outs to Portland X. I met them at Portland Retro Gaming Expo, and they were just really wonderful to meet. They have an awesome venue. You can do console gaming there, but you also can do axe throwing there, and it's really cool. It's family friendly. It looks really fun, so I'm excited to do it. That said, also love that you've been having an interest in Virtua Fighter, and thank you for your support of our community and our game. Really appreciate you, and I hope you've been having a blast with it. Do you hear the game audio? I don't think I heard the game audio on the streams. That's why I'm going to double check. Yeah, I don't hear the game's audio. This is one of those days. Let's see here. If I turn mute my mic. Yeah, that game audio is just not going through it. So I'm going to mute my mic to isolate this audio and try to solve this before the league starts. So Portland X says, thanks for the shout out. Loving VF. Running errands at the moment. I am too, but might be able to log in when I get into the venue. Awesome. That would be great. I'll play this in the background for the moment. Okay, wonderful. Again, thank you so much for your support and thanks for everything. This morning is a calm morning. This is November. So we have a lot of monsters in the room. I'm going to mute the mic while I clear my throat again. This is one of those crazy mornings. Okay, throat's cleared. Anyways, yeah, this is a wonderful adventure figuring out how to get the game's audio, which we see, to run into our stream. Why is it not running to our stream? I don't know. But let me see here. It's not running through that. I'm going to reset the wavelength audio, which routes the audio. And I don't think it's that, but let's at least do that one troubleshooting step. Quitting the wavelength app doesn't quit it, but okay. Like, it looks like it never quit. But here we go. We're back on the wavelength audio. Let me mute the mic and see if this... No game audio gone through. So something is going on over here. What is going on? I don't know. It's routing my mic audio. It's just not routing the game's audio. And the game's audio is showing on the display like it should be outputting. So this is always a fun thing, navigating the PC streaming environment. And lots of layers of stuff. Let's go back. The problem with the stream is you wish you could just reset your computer on stream, but it's really obnoxious when you do that to people. So I tried to avoid that. So then we tried to solve it in real time. Okay. Let's go back into Windows Audio Mixer, or Volume Mixer. But you guys can enjoy the matches while we do that, of course. Enjoy these fine matches. Let's join. Okay. How are you guys doing today? Thank you. Well, I'm trying to figure out how to get Virtufighter to play audio on my stream right now. It's always funny that way.
Okay. Yep, we still have 4 matches before we start each one. Button mashing went to King Jai's Masher. Alright, Aunt Sarah's here, awesome. We got 7 in North America, 9 in Europe. You know that nothing is perfect, but for the most part, we could run. It's a pretty good experience with good leads could run. So let's see how much patch 1.7 fixed some of the issues we had.
Hope everyone's having a good morning.
Doing pretty well.
Yeah, my morning's good, just a bit hectic. It's running and stuff, and then now running into stream problems. The stream itself is fine, I just can't get the game's audio to play. Like, I can see the game's audio everywhere else. It just won't go into the stream.
You got two very similar looking Akiras dressed up here. Dustin in his new costume 5, costume E. And a famous geezer on the other side. Connection issues. Try resetting your system and wait for you kill cam. Definitely won't start until you get back. Maybe that hopefully will help. And hopefully Sega will give us a patch 1 update sooner than later.
Hey, move quick, ATMS. Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, Killer Cam, I noticed that some people told me that if they restart their system at times, that fixes the issues. So they see if that helps out. Alright, so definitely we got Camille, one of the top 8 finalists for the Europe regional Open Championship. Yeah, that was thanks to you guys during I guess what they call a hype moment in on Twitch. They rewarded the button mashing button. I like it too. But we must mash efficiently, but not too recklessly. Alright, 2 more matches before we begin both leagues. We'll wait for Kill Cam to join, definitely. We got Jalen in here now, too. Players for Europe.
Round 1. Ready, go!
All right. 2 for North America. We have Flame Trapper joining back after a slight hiatus.
So hey you guys, I used a backup audio source. I basically recreated the game audio into rerouting it. So this is kind of a hard fix. It can be a bit rough. Let me know if the volume of the game sounds good to you or if it's too loud. Yeah, I lowered it because when I created the source it would be really loud by default. So now I've lowered it to be a bit better, and so that should work. And I think I've muted the game audio from other sources so it shouldn't interfere. Hopefully you won't hear an echo effect. If you hear an echo effect, let me know and I'll fix it right away. But yeah, we hashed out a backup solution, so all good.
Your volume sounds fine on my end.
Alright, glad to hear it. Yeah, it's more that like I have the mic audio, I just couldn't get the game audio, and it was weird. And I tried many forms of routing, whether through Windows or through my my audio mixer. And then I just in OBS I just created a new like instance of the game audio, and hopefully that works. And it works, but we'll see. But it does have less control over things when things happen. So we'll fix it out. But I actually think that the problem will be fixed if I reset the computer. I just don't like resetting the computer while streaming. So. Hey Nelly, good to see you. When am I leaving for Taiwan? I am leaving for Taiwan on my birthday, which will be November 19th, Wednesday. So my whole birthday will be spent in a plane. But I'll be having a blast when I get there. I think so anyways, I have to sort some stuff out with the hotel. But yeah, it's going to be awesome. So I'm excited to be going to Taiwan next week. I'm feeling the pressure of all these things I want to get done before going on the trip. But once the trip is going, I should be having a great time. Alright, sorry Akai. Thank you very much for hearing us out here. But yeah.
No problem. We just now have 1 match before we start both leagues. We have 8 players now for North America. We got K1 Blast, aka Real Noodles in here now too. So we still have plenty of space for people who still want to join. You got a couple minutes to do so if you want to.
So, good to see Noodle in the chat. Noodle asked a good question. Noodle asked, did you see Shiwapun's newest tier list? And I'll say I did take a peek at it, but understand that these tier lists are very personal. They're good for discussion, and they're good for a lot of things. Shiwapun's tier lists are definitely discussion worthy, but a lot of times Shiwapun is going to put, I know they put Akira and Vanessa at the top. The reason they typically put Vanessa at the top is simply because of the control that if you have the read on your opponent and you can react really well, Vanessa's guard up punch and guard down punch are really strong. And so Shiwapun is going to give Vanessa like a high ranking just simply because she has all these answers. How well a player can do those things like on the spot and to control the fight, really hard. That's why you don't see Vanessa dominating everywhere. These tier lists are, again, there's a lot of context with them. Just like Shinpanje will put a tier list for online, Shiwapun puts a tier list on, it's a theoretical framework on the game, on the risk and reward analysis and capability, but it also assumes a crazy amount of skill level to apply these things too. So, though Akira is very strong. Akira just forces, guard and attack decision on such a harsh level, but that's okay. I haven't read the full explanation and details on Shiopun's explanation. I haven't read their explanations yet or heard them. So I am looking forward to how they assess Akira in their tier list.
It's great for coffee discussions.
Yeah, it's really good for discussions. It's typically out of the realm of most players for that tier list to really impact your results. It doesn't even really impact the meta in Japan. It might impact the Western meta more because people might look at the tier list and go, I'm going to play that character. But I don't know if it impacts results. All right, good luck, have fun.
Good luck, guys, have fun. We have 12 players in Europe.
I'm looking forward to hearing what Setsuna has to say about the tier list too. I think Setsuna just keeps saying that Akira being top tier is lies. I think that's really funny. Guiber, thank you so much. All right, Falco, good to see you. Let's see what you got. All right, very nice. Very nice. We're going to go for that. All right. I wish you could join us, Guiber, but it's okay. But I'm really glad that you're here on the stream, and thanks for your support always. I hope you've been doing well. Well, glad to hear it. You've been doing all right. Really good to see you, Nelly. Thank you so much. Hope you've been doing really good, Nelly. And again, I'm really happy to have Noodle here. Always happy to have Noodle here. All right, let's see what you got, Flavor Falco. All right. I like your Kage, by the way. All right. That was a lot of fun. Good game. Good game. Keep it up. I like the Kage. I always like Kages. I have a lot of respect for Kage. I think Kage is a character that is very strong but requires a lot of skill, kind of upfront, and a lot of general versatility to play Kage. It's not exactly like Vanessa, but similar to Vanessa, Kage's got a lot of precision tools. And so these precision tools, why do I stress precision tools? Well, some characters have robust tools. They have tools that are just always really good. Kage kind of has those moves, but for the most part, you kind of want to know where you're putting these moves, and they require a little more context to be done really, really well, right? Jackie has got a lot of robust moves, right? Jackie's got really good mids, and then he's got really good EX highs, which requires a little more context, but generally is really strong if your opponent isn't challenging it on just pure movement and defense. And then basically, you know, EX highs are good against buttons. And then Jackie has good highs as well. He's just got really good moves and has a stronger sense of safety in his play. K1 Blast, so good. So these are the loose highs that get it. I like this Dante costume. It's like since Final Showdown I haven't seen as much cosplay costumes because, you know, this game has a lot of them in. They're back in World Stage, but you know, Final Showdown has a lot of cosplay costumes. A lot of cosplay costumes that look like they could match with other stuff. That was so cool. That was really awesome. So I make these tiny mistakes and I will get blown up badly, and I like that, but it's a lot of fun. I like that 6K. This is so good. I always love fighting K1 Blast. That's ring out. So anyways, I better turn my brain on, but still, it's a lot of fun. My brain's still active, it's just trying to do some fun stuff. Good. Punish it. Good beat knuckle. That was, you have to recognize if you're missing the meaty, or the okizeme. I like that mix to mid. I'm dead. That was really fun. Really good game, K1 Blast always. That was an awesome Jackie battle, and good, did not make mistakes as much. I made more mistakes, and I enjoyed it a lot. I really like the mix though. So what mix am I talking about? So Jackie is doing, he's threatening EX high, and so he'll do the mid that leads into it. There's many mids that lead into it. One of them is like the back turn elbow. And so this back turn elbow, he'll do it, and then he switched to mid kick, which was the correct thing to do. You want to punish people that are crouch dashing there. Now that said, I don't mind taking that crouch dash. I don't mind taking that mid, but there are mids that get very scary. So if Jackie can time it right and do the right thing, it can be scarier. All right. So Setsuna's playing all on delay, and there's things we can do a bit of that, but you know. It does mean that we get into a messier fight if we decide to challenge this. So the reason I Abari, right? Because people are playing delay, right? Abari can beat delay if it's fast. That was really good. I gotta respect the fact he's not gonna do like the high there. This is the Akira. This stage is also really good. So let's do it. I do like a Setsuna mixing it up though. He's going more aggressive now. This drives me nuts that will like lose. I like this. These options are really. That was a mistake. Really good game. Good round, good round, good round. I like the throw choice here. The throw choice was the right choice right here. It's the right guess. The hopping came out at a weird time. It was like in the buffer. We had a slight hiccup there. Hopefully that wasn't like my system, but so you gotta like right away do, okay. That was really good. I like that. That's so beautiful. That sucks. Yeah, okay. I'm glad he didn't convert. We got the fuzzies. We got two fuzzies in time. And I inputted too early, so nothing came out off the fuzzy, so it's okay. Like I tapped guard, then inputted, and that caused a non-input, so that was fun. That was an exciting battle. Hey, thank you very much. Depends on the stagger break, right? Depends on where the stagger breaks are. Are we talking to another player or me? Congratulations to Loose Leaf also. Really happy to hear that. Okay, you must be talking to Assassin or someone else, but yeah, I think my staggers are okay. My D to G, that was so cool. Alright, I haven't fought D to G's L-Blaze in a long time. I like this, that delay throw is so good. 2KP is such a good way to do this situation, dude. I need to like, it has to become, yeah. Oh my god, that was so good. Man. That was so good. His awareness is really strong. Okay, I'm not gonna win against this today, or this league, but let's figure this out. Man, the slipperiness is really rough though. I mean, I wanted to speak because I play the slipperiness too. That's annoying as hell. Okay, that was a really good game. Really good game. I didn't expect this hit. I was expecting him to whiff that, so that's kind of why. That was really good though. I hit the K too early too. Like, it's a lot of frames. You gotta wait like a long time before you can like launch that too and whiff punish. So it'll take a while, but that was really fun. I like D to G's sharpness actually. There was stuff in here where they ducked just in time without hitting a button just in time, and then hit the attack at the right time afterwards. When Leon does his 4K, that's an EX high. And so if people are sharply ducking it, but then attacking literally the moment it's no longer hitting anymore, that's really scary good, right? So that's why I give props to that, is when they're timing it well, because if they had hit the button earlier, they would have gotten like hit pretty hard, pretty good. It wouldn't have been huge for me, but it would have set up my counter offense. So there's like, that's been happening. That happened in my match against Numbers on Tuesday. Right, like there's stuff where Numbers' timing was dead on perfect for ducking the EX high, but also attacking the moment that thing is no longer like when it's in its earliest of recovery frames, meaning like if they had hit the button sooner, they would have gotten nailed. And so it was really good. Sometimes it's using crouch dash, but sometimes it's something much more straightforward than that. So sometimes it's just they got the timing down really well too. And so we're seeing that, and I like it. Now, good thing is, even in a lag environment, if you have the timing down for this type of thing, it's going to work regardless, because, unless the thing that's being lagged is the 4K itself. But if the thing being lagged is you're inputting, well, you can always be a little late, it's okay. It's being too early that's the danger when you go against EX high, right? EX high, you don't want to be too early. So yeah, and so that's where lag can like be like not an issue, right? Lag screws you up on things like, rollback helps mitigate or manage around it, but where lag can mess you up is stuff like things that you have to do earlier, right? But not things that you don't want to do earlier. So beating EX high is something where you can build techniques that don't punish you as much against an EX high. So yeah, those are really, really awesome stuff in these 2 matches there, especially, right? 3 matches. So Flame Falco had really cool stuff. Setsuna, really good adjustments too. And then of course D to G and K1 Blast. So all these matches have been really fun. Let's see. Yeah, and I really enjoyed the. I really enjoy K1 Blast or Ki Blast, maybe is what it means to be, but K1 is it's a type of fight. It's mixed martial arts. Well, it's a tournament. It's really what it is. But anyways, or a league. So K1 Blast, really, really good stuff with their Jackie, and really good. Again, I really like when they switch to using the mid to really try to catch that. The crouch dash doesn't completely lose to it. You just have to be prepared that they could do it, and then you can switch to guard. But again, I don't mind getting hit doing the crouch dash. It's more like I don't want to eat the EX high, right? So if I can force Jackie to always play with that mid, that's a little better. And then I can Abari, right? Because that mid attack loses to Abari. So, but if you get Jackie to be afraid to use their EX highs, that's a good step forward. It's a huge step forward. Then you just have to recognize, okay, they might be doing the mids, but that's why VF is a mix-up game. Once you find an answer, there's definitely like alternative answers. It's a mix-up game. But it's wonderful how detailed that mix-up game can be, especially when delay becomes a mix-up. So when people are ignoring delay, that's natural when you come from other fighting games, but it's huge in all fighting games. Delay is huge in all fighting games. It's just about checking decisions. So you check people so you can get them to delay. Hey, Creed, it's good to see you. All right. So Jimmy playing Lei Fei is really cool. It's tricky. Definitely feels like Jimmy's play. The way that Jimmy's playing Lei Fei right now is kind of how I would expect Jimmy to play Lei Fei for a while, until he gets completely in sync with the character more. But once he hits, he'll be in sync. The difference between a player that's really seasoned with their character and a player that's playing another character, and this is true when people play Leon and they're not a Leon main, is how in sync they are when things miss. And so, like, yeah, they can nail things when they hit, but the hard part's gonna be how do they respond when they whiff, when they don't hit, when they don't get the hits they want. It's okay. We're having fun waking up this morning. Oh, I thought that was guaranteed from the back turn. I still thought this was guaranteed from the back turn, actually. It's not. Okay, good to know. I don't know if it'd be guaranteed on the back turn. So... well, it's good to learn the hard way. It's the only way I really learned is the hard way anyways. So Cruz, I'm doing good. How have you been doing, my friend? I hope you've been doing really great. So this is a good wake up league battle right now. It's been such a hectic morning. It's still a hectic day. I have a very busy day. I'm gonna be multitasking during this stream, but yep, that's guaranteed on the back turn. Hey, Sir Hicks-a-lot. I've been having a busy week, but I'm doing good. dealing with stuff, but I'm excited about my trip to Taiwan and to Thailand. So working on our responses here. Good. I like the jab into throw. I like that very much. All right, Anto, here we go. Very good. Whew. Finishing up some mod work before heading to the arcade. Awesome. Very good. Alright, good games, my friend. Good games. We were able to unleash this one early against the probably 4P plus K is probably what he went for. That said, okay, in this case, well, Goroshiki is the answer, but technically when you see a charge attack and you know that's kind of like that there's still time for it to max charge, the general answer is to evade it and don't press anything until that thing whiffs. And then once it whiffs, punish it. When you see charge attacks, the general thing you should try to do, and I still struggle with it on certain ones, is you should just try to evade and wait for it to finish. That's generally the safest way to approach. Now, if you've already done an evade cancel, now you can't do that. So then you have to think about what's the, can I guard it? And if in a lot of charge attacks, you can't really guard. So then, okay, between being hit normally, being hit crouching, and being hit when I hop, which would be better for me? And then you got to do that. So, yeah. Alright, that was a lot of fun. Good stuff. Excellent league battle. We'll join in Akai's chat here.
Playing, I know there's issues still. Hopefully Sega can fix these issues for us.
It ran pretty smooth for me, and that was a lot of fun for me. I enjoyed all of those league battles. They were rough, but they were fun.
Oh, let's go, drunk missile.
Okay.
Yep. Well, come on, fellow St. Louis player.
I'm gonna
In the room. Don't let me go plus one. Let people know he can join the room now.
Okay. I'm gonna respond to a question Anto asked because an ad hit. Anto, if you can hear this, did the ad still hit? If not, anyways. So I was explaining the correct response to charge attack. So in a charge attack, generally speaking, the first go-to response to a charge attack is to evade it and don't press anything until the charge attack has whiffed completely. That's the answer. Now, if you can't do that, there are reasons you can't do that sometimes. Sometimes it's because you woke up, like it's Okizemi, that's why it's popular to do it there. Sometimes it's because you evade canceled before they did the charge attack. So, in that case, the second best answer is, well, we're going to assume that you can't guard it. So if we assume that guarding is going to lose, then you have to look at whether you're going to take the hit normally, you take the hit crouching, or you take the hit hopping, and you have to kind of learn which of those is the better for you or the least bad for you, right? And if you can do that, a lot of charge attacks will be dealt with in this sequence, whether you evade it and punish it, or you take the hit or you guard it if it can be blocked, of course. But more specifically, that you know which hit is going to be the worst, or it's going to be the least bad for you to take. And sometimes getting hit is better than some of the alternatives. So that's the answer to charge attack. What's the input for that Leon double palm? From crouch, 6P plus K from the crouching. You can do it as 336 P plus K. That will add 1 frame of execution to it. I like to do 3236, so I like to do it like a shortcut Dragon Punch combined with a Fireball. That's my motion for it. Now that said, there is caveats for the way that I use it off of Evade Cancel. If I use it with Evade Cancel, the problem with using it from evade canceling is that if you want to use it after a successful evade, you kind of have to delay the crouch dash. You could do it either by inputting that crouch dash twice when you realize you have an evade, which is the better way to do it, or you do it by like your timing is that you slow down your crouch dash timing. The problem with doing the slowing down the crouch dash timing, which is what I like to do, the problem with that is that you're much more susceptible to delay attack. You're going to have trouble evade canceling properly certain stuff that shouldn't have been an issue. More specifically, when people do something that has hit frames past 24 frames, then you're more likely to get clipped by the stuff when you evade something like that. And then, so it's like a little harder for you to even block too. But that's the risk for doing it the way that I do it. To line up that consistent timing between the evade being canceled versus the evade being successful. A stronger Leon or a Japanese Leon would probably just train themselves that when they see successful evade, they'll just crouch dash again. Rushdown Turtle says the room won't let me in. Is crossplay disabled? Are you trying to join the EU room? There are 2 rooms. The one today, the room with the room that's playing on North America with the North America password, is just says Akai on it. What is the name on Akai's account that's on console today? That's for EU. So make sure you're joining.
Or JC.
Okay, so Akai_JC today is the EU room, and just Akai is the North America room. So make sure you're joining the correct room.
And if it doesn't work, try restarting your system, and that might allow you to get in.
Okay, cool.
Boxface does mention that players try and join a room, they have some issues getting into a room, but once they get into a room, not as much issues.
Okay.
So far, we're experiencing that right now. In the rooms right now, people are getting disconnected or getting freezing.
And double checking, can people hear Akai on my stream? Akai just said to, if you can hear Akai, I want to make sure, because sometimes I found that sometimes it's not speaking loudly into my mic there. But Akai just said to restart. Okay, Rushdown Turtle's here. But if you're having trouble getting into the room, sometimes restarting your machine helps. We don't know why, but it seems like that's one possible fix. Alright. There was something I wanted to hear Setsuna's opinion on. What was I talking about before we jumped into League there? What's that topic? That's all good.
For the Europe room right now, I think we have 8 matches, so we have 3 more rounds remaining before the Europe room is completed. So if you want to play in the Europe room in about 10 minutes, it should be completed. Try refraining from joining a room when the league is running. I know it's not going to happen because how these are run. About 10 more matches. Not 10 more, 10 more minutes or so, the Europe room should be completed so that for people to join for the second league. And right now we have Kanwan, Box, Pizza Cat, and Kilikan as 7 wins and 1 loss each. So those are right now the top 3. Got KB Duggar fan joining back in these sessions.
Okay, Setsuna, if you're there, I was wondering, what are your thoughts on the Shiwapon tier list?
Honestly, hold on, let me push this to the PlayStation. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. It's a little hollow.
So my thoughts are, Hima summarized it best. I don't know if y'all saw his post.
Nope.
It's from a level upwards, then of course the tier list is going to look like that, but at different levels, it's probably going to be a little bit different, right?
Dramatically
it's
so.
It's not going to be the ground up, right?
Yes. This game is not like... There is matchup, of course, because there always is, but this is a game where there's like Shiwapon's move tier list is really based on a skill level that's pretty high. And even then, it's like not deterministic at all. It's just more factors and ease of success, but doesn't mean complete success. But yeah, but that's what tier lists are.
Yeah.
And so
Of
if a
course,
VF like, but
it's not the end all be all list that people make it out to be. I think people look at tier lists and just decide that they're gonna be like, okay, I'm not gonna play this character because they're pretty low on that tier list. I'm like, no.
yeah,
For one thing, it's not really meant for you.
no,
I mean, it is so that you get an idea, but it's also his perspective.
yeah,
And the main important thing to note is that it's always usually when people put tier list, it's personal tier list. And so my opinion is that you should just look at the matches you played and who you lose to most to, and that should be your personal tier list. If I lose a lot to Lei Fei, then Lei Fei is top tier for me.
I think,
but again, it's personal, right?
I mean, I wouldn't do this for VF, but for other fighting games, not all, but for a lot of fighting games, my approach would be something like, this is the cookie cutter tier list. If you're doing the cookie cutter plan with the cookie cutter character plans, then this is the tier list for that. But once you go beyond that, it's, things change. And once you start applying a lot more skill to it, things change.
I think this game has just so many layers that it's hard to say, just to give a general tier list. It's not easy to do. I think for a long time I heard people say, well, there's not an actual tier list or everybody's just pretty much equal, which is also not true, but like there are layers to these things and people need to understand that before they're like putting their hat on a tier list and taking it as just complete fact, right?
Yeah, they're always context sensitive, and there's a lot of assumptions, right? And Shiopon's, the assumption is a very reasonable one. The assumption is skill. It's skill level.
I wouldn't necessarily say that's reasonable. That's true.
Yeah.
This is a tier list that's true for him.
Right.
However, his skills go sometimes beyond reason.
Yeah, that's true too.
So you need to take that into account before you start using it. Sure, it gives you a great idea, right? There's characters in there that are more fleshed out than the ones towards the B tier, but everybody's feasible. Like,
But I do have the same sentiment as Sheila, in which Lisa, Akira, Kai, Jackie, Kaige, Shun, those five definitely are on the strong sense.
Akai confirmed this is a pie tier list. No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking. I like Shiopon's tier list, to be honest. I think what I like is the takeaways, right? It's like what you think. It's more, the discussion is what I like more than the tier list itself, because I'm not going to apply a tier list that way. I play Leon, but I like the conversation creates and the reasoning, like what he's looking at, what's giving him trouble, or what he thinks is problematic. And I think that's what tier lists are awesome for conversation.
Yeah, you're right. It's more understanding why he assessed people the way he did. So I do like tier lists when they come with a video and an explanation.
We have 2 more matches before we begin the North American room, so you got about 5 minutes or so to join that.
On my stream, I like what Rushdown Turtle's been saying. I agree with a lot of it, and so yeah, it's good stuff. So both chats have really good conversation on this. So I really, definitely, I think again, this is why the good thing about tier lists are the conversations they create more than the actual list themselves. So I think the conversations is why I like tier list discussions.
Well, on my chat, it's mostly Trey and myself just trying to plan out his visit to Washington, D.C.
Who's that?
Which is great. Trep Ruiz.
Okay. Oh, Trey. Yeah. Awesome.
Akai player from Italy.
Yeah, I like Trey. It's been a while. How has Trey been doing?
He's coming. He's saying this is his first time meeting anybody from the fighting game community.
That's awesome. Really? Even Italians? I see. You gotta like, man, there's so many good Italian players though.
Yeah. I think the great thing is we finally get to play without the distance in between us, so
Always.
that's gonna be great. He's got great hands. Hopefully he can take a lot of things back. So I think that's the main goal. Whenever you do meet up,
It's a lot of fun.
Europe should be finishing up soon, I believe.
Good game, Anto. That was so much fun.
Player from Kage player from UK, and look like second and third is up for grabs between either going to be Kanran, Box Pizza Cat, or Camille. Camille was the top 8 regional finalists for Europe BFOC event. And we have one more match before we begin North America. So if you still want to join the North America side, it's a Jackie Room. Passcode is 1115, today's date in MMDVD formats. After this match, between Answer and Flame Tackle will start. And you got MF Diva joining the room, air player. Also, I believe he's going to host more regularly tournaments now. I'm not sure at exactly what time, but I think last time is Saturday, early afternoon also. So there's another option for those who want to participate in that.
yeah, on Friday I think he does Dinner Live.
Okay.
Yeah, Gooner Fridays he calls it.
Hey, MF Diva, is that what that Virtual Fire tournament that you going to be? I think you say going regular host now. What day is that? And what is it? Monthly or weekly or bi-weekly? And KB Duggan fan is a very strong player, so yeah, hopefully he plays more. But congratulations to Kia Cat for getting first place. Second goes to Box Pizza Cat playing Leon, and Camille getting third place with Akira. Thank you guys for playing. I know these 2 people got disconnected from the rumor crash. If you want to continue playing, please do so. And for those who want to join the Europe room, you can do so now without causing too much issues. Alright, let me go switch this to the stream side. We'll be starting the North America Second League after this match between Ant Zero and Flame Tackle. Playing Blaze. Let's see. PS Room, Mission B. So for those who want to continue playing, you got 10 to 15 minute break. And we're going to start the North America League right now. Gapped it up. Hey,
Good luck, guys.
Good luck, guys.
Good luck, have fun. Sorry, I'm sorting all the family stuff. Alright, lots of family stuff today. So again, today is one of those days where I'm just playing for fun today. It's my head is spinning with all the stuff happening with my son and with my daughter and with my car and with my daughter's friends. So it's one of those fun days. Okay, no problem if you have to leave early, but I'm really happy if you're here. So I'm really happy that you're here. Alright, Flame Falco, this is good stuff. Everyone is doing good. It's just one of those where everybody has plans in my household. So my wife is actually preparing a turkey dinner for Thailand. She's gonna make it here, and then she's gonna pack it, carve it, pack it, freeze it, and then they'll have a Thanksgiving dinner in Thailand. I won't be able to because of Tiger Uppercut, but I do really love my wife and my mother. They both make awesome Thanksgiving dinners, and I'm really grateful for that because not every family does, and so I can be really proud that I'm lucky enough to get their Thanksgiving dinners. And I get it like 2 to 3 times a year because we do it for my birthday or for Thanksgiving and sometimes for Christmas. So it's one of those things that makes me really happy. All right, good game, Falco. I'm glad I found a way to fight you in the last 2 rounds, especially at the end of the first round. So good games. That first round really threw me in for a loop. Keep it up. I like the way you play. El Blaze has got a lot of stuff that people have to kind of work around, and I'm having fun playing all these El Blaze today. It's making me have to focus, even though I'm trying to play distracted while trying to focus my my subconscious responses a bit. So that's the mode I'm playing in today, where it's like, okay, chatting with Akai, listening to his conversation, and sometimes Akai takes a while to flesh his sentence out. So a lot of times there's a lot of focus on trying to follow along that fleshing out while I play. And then and Setsuna has, well, Setsuna's easier because he goes like straight to the point. So like with him I can hear like really quick part of a sentence and I can just fight while doing that. With Akai, it's kind of like it's like training the gears where you're letting your subconscious handle a lot of the core decision making, and then you have to just course correct a bit. Yeah. All right, does anybody else have trouble with the stream pausing? Please let me know. Move Quick says that the stream seems to be pausing visually every few seconds. If you are experiencing that, please let me know also. I need to know if it's just Move Quick or if it's anyone else, but usually Move Quick gets a really good experience on my stream. So yeah. So so Yako Monami says they're dealing with the same thing. That's interesting. My internet might be slowing down. That might be my internet. Alright, by the way, MF Diva, so good to see you. I know I gave you a rough round there. I hope you're enjoying this fight though. We're having good exchanges. Okay. Yeah, I'm really glad to hear that Yako mentioned it too. So I'm guessing it might be my internet connection. Is it still happening right now? Very nice. Very nice. Very good. The buffer was a little late. Good. Very good. There you go. All right, good round. All right, Diva, you got that round. Here we go. Good. Oh, that's so good. Okay, so I like how this round played, especially at the end there. That was excellent. They used the really good spacing setup with the Kira. Alright, so now we know that Diva's got probably got the game they wanted, so let's do this. Alright, good game, my friend, good game. That was awesome. I hope they enjoyed that battle a lot. I enjoyed it very much. I love the way they played rounds 3 and 4. Really good stuff. It shows you how scary Akira is, though. If Akira does get a hit in on you, it can be pretty rough, especially if you're lightweight. But in general, any character, he makes middleweights feel like lightweights too. So that's kind of one of the. He makes even heavyweights feel like lightweights. So that's one of the things that Akira is very scary about, right? He is a force of nature. He's got mass and he's got acceleration. Okay, so we're getting those even on low bit rate. We're having visual problems. Good to know. I'll try to watch my stream even crashed or on my iPad. It actually jumped out. So interesting. It's looking smooth for me right now, but that's only in the moment. Diva, really good game. You played awesome. I thought that was a really, really fun battle. So I enjoyed it. I liked the way you adjusted, and round 3 and 4 were excellent. All right, here's a lot. Very nice. I like that. Very good. All right, I get a free throw if I block this. So use the free throw and guess. That is a back throw. Really sorry for the stream problems, you guys. Alright, Fishbeard says it's still happening. It must be my internet connection speed. I think my family is clogging the lines up. I like the patience here. Now we can punish that. We need to throw. It's throw punishable is what I forgot. So we need to like start throwing when we block 6 XP plus G.
What a knucklehead!
Not gonna lie, I've been hooked on Persona 5X. on the gacha Persona. I know that that's not a popular, like, I know some people, like, you know, don't like gacha games. I don't really play gacha games much. I don't hate them. I do like a lot of mobile games, honestly, but I just don't play them as much. But I started playing P5X is what we call it for short, and I'm kind of hooked on it. So it's I'm really hooked on P5X. I'm not the gacha expert, but I'm enjoying it. Just checked YouTube to confirm that it's always happening there. Yeah, so it's happening on my upload. Thank you very much. You guys are the best. Move Quick, Yako, Fishbeard, thank you guys so much for giving me this feedback and letting me know what's working or not working on my stream. And thanks for going for the extra steps to check to see if it's happening on YouTube as well. It means a lot to me. It helps me a lot. It really does. And thank you. I'm gonna try to fix all this stuff. You know, I just need to also set up a schedule where I consistently resetting my router. All right, we're fighting D to G's Lao, so we gotta think about two moves ahead. I like that. We should have just side kicked. I like that too. Backdash is a risky thing there. Always neutral throw, but you can take the neutral throw because it doesn't matter. You're afraid of 6P plus G, it's more important to avoid. Alright, good game D to G. I'm glad that this worked. So, good game, my friend. D to G is such a strong, awesome player. It is very much a thinking player. So with thinking, you can play guessing games against thinking style. Against React style, you force guessing games. But against thinking players, you can just play the guessing game if you're confident in your guesses. And then, but there is definitely a rock, paper, scissors kind of involved, right? There's non-interactive play too. Non-interactive play is a very interesting one, but a lot of times that's just understanding you've got the guesses, you've got the reaction points and where they are. And so, Noodle, feel free to message me about the gacha games you like in public chat or in private chat, because I like to hear about it. I don't play enough of them, but I do play some of them, and I do appreciate kind of their space and what they do, like what they do well, and like what the players like. The way some players get attached in very specific ways to gacha games is it's kind of neat, and it's its own thing. Now that said, I understand my friends that are probably more my age that hate the addiction loop aspect of it, so I get that too. But honestly, a lot of the gacha games nowadays, they want you to be a player always, so they try to manage your bad feels. But they also know that some people are playing because they love the gacha feel. Some people love the feel, like just love the gacha element, and so if that's what the game is, it's designed for that. So. So I think a lot of the way I give Anto a hard time when I do has to do with spacing. And then catching with the fuzzy guard too. And trying not to allow throwing to be an option. That was good. I love this crouch dash, this low throw. Good games, my friend. This Abari was really, really risky. Really risky to Abari Leon's Okizeme. So.
Forgot to train, eh?
I do think an area where Anto can become much stronger sooner with some focus is their wake up game. I think one of the hard parts that Anto has against me is that I am very aggressive on Okizeme. And that I think Anto, either they might be not used to my way of doing Okizeme, or they might be used to people not really going for it so hard, right? And so I feel that like the area that they could get stronger is just simply just getting a little bit more success on defense when they wake up. And I think that will be a big game changer for them in our matchup. I think it will change like the win-loss amount. All right, this is baiting the 9K. We'll see if he starts 9K like crazy, and I might lose to it.
Round two. Ready, go!
I'm like screwing up my invis because I'm not even sure what I want to do. So this is me realizing that the stagger is happening later than I was expecting, and so I broke it too early, so I slowed myself down, which is not the right way, but that's what I did. This was a crouch. I crouch dash. This 9K would have won there too because I tried to evade cancel here. So this is like my problem here when doing Rising Attack.
Round four. Ready, go!
All right, good. Wait, watch. So he's in the watching mood. This gives us a few different ways to go about this. All right. Again, he's watching, and that's why it was bad of me to do this, because he's just watching. And so if he's watching, actually just throwing is really good. Throwing is really good against watching, and I didn't do it. But that was a really fun battle. But again, with Setsuna, he's in different modes, and the mode now to watch for against him is his watching mode. If he's just watching, it means he's going to use delay attack, because Akira's going to kill you on that. And so you kind of have to so that's why he was waiting for the elbow. He's waiting for a -5, right? Just throwing is pretty good against watching. Some people are good about attacking when they sense the throw coming out, though. But you can kind of split that into, okay, he's watching and he's going to attack on delay, or he's watching completely, in which case throwing is really good. So just be very, cognizant of that. I didn't throw him, right? I should have thrown him 5 times, actually. But yeah, it was a really good battle. And watching doesn't mean he's always reacting. It just means that it's the center point of his guess. But he's reacting to certain stuff that might not be hard to react to. Good, it's forward throw. I always gotta remember that you can't do that. That's so beautiful. I love this sweep into, I like that sweep into crumple. I need to remember it, but it's so good. I forgot to save my... I need to do that before this league's over, otherwise I'm gonna lose my my matches from the tournament. Good. Good. So, Crunk is playing in his space out style, which is good. They're afraid of the spacing against me. So, we're gonna have to play mid-range properly here against this style. So, let's do mid-range. And we'll do some crushing too, in between. But, we didn't give time for that. Alright. So, crushing is really good in the mid-range game. It's very underrated. A lot of people are only thinking of range 0, but crushing is really, really good in the space out game because of how much highs and lows are likely to happen in it too, at certain moments. Good games, my friend. Good game. Keep it up, Crump. Keep it up. It'll be awesome to have you in here, Fishbeard. I really like your Eileen. I really like having you in the leagues. So, hope you can join the league. Alright, Setsuna is likely to win this one. And it's really, really good. Really good league battle. Let me check. Can't do that. Can't do that. Alright, we'll do that, and then here we'll do... This is me doing the gotcha thing really quick. Alright. What time is it? Oh, it's too late. No, not too late, but yeah. All right, Key Blast, awesome. I forgot about Ilion. Key Blast is Noodle, right? I can't remember. That was funny. And always good battles, my friend.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Ah, what am I doing? I had that too. Okay.
Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout. Round 4. Ready, go! Knockout.
Alright, good game, my friend. Good game. That was really fun. Good stuff. Good stuff, Key Blast. I'm gonna call you Key Blast, dude, when you play Key Blast, but it was good stuff, man. Lots of fun. I like the stuff you're going for and that you're trying, though. They're really interesting ideas, and there's some cool stuff. Just the timing will be a bit different when I'm messing around with that wake-up timing. But yeah, it's good stuff, my friend. I always love sparring with you. It's always a lot of fun stuff, and we're always trying ideas out. So keep it up. I like the ideas that you're trying with Leon more too. The 1K trade was hilarious and awesome. It looked like a Tekken launch. That one looked like a Tekken trade when both players like like pop up, and like I was like that was like the most Tekken thing ever, you know. It's like, Tekken's always got the dual hits going on. So, you know, like, I still think it's the funniest thing to look at when I watch Tekken matches is how often both players will hit each other in that game. It's like it is epic though. So
Ready, go!
man, 6K plus G is so good. Very good. So I love the guessing games with Turtle. That's why fighting Turtle for me is a lot of fun. It's really hard because we're living or dying on these guesses, but it's so much fun because of that for me.
Ready, go!
That was a mistake on their part. If they're staggered, you can't throw, and so he was counting on me breaking the stagger, and I did not. Good. He's got to get better at evading to the backside or guarding in that situation. It'll change the amount of situations he wins or loses. Good. I was hoping to duck long enough, but you can't. Well, you can. I think you can. There we go. I thought we didn't do it delayed enough. Oh. I'm glad I counter hit with the kick, but that was rough. Good game, my friend. Now that kick is really deceptively good because it's one where it's a better move if that first punch doesn't connect. If the punch doesn't connect, that second kick is really good because it's a high that counter hit launches, and I think it's half circular as well. It's pretty nasty. So good game. That was a lot of fun. All right.
Love. Thank you guys for playing. We will run one more league, so those who want to continue playing, you can just stay in the room. For those who's finished, thank you again for playing.
Congratulations, Setsuna. That was awesome battles. And really
Thank
good
you,
lead.
man. That was a great match.
No, it was really good. Well, and like I didn't adjust, but I did tell the stream I was just like, Setsuna's just watching, and I just can't stop myself, you know. So, you know, like I was just like, I should just throw him. I'm just like, I just need to throw him. Well, I was just like, I told myself like, there's like 5 times I should have just thrown right there, but you know, but it was good stuff, and they really good.
No, it was pretty good.
Go close around the people that can join the room now. So there was no one got disconnected from that second league, right?
I'm not aware of that. No.
It doesn't seem like.
Awesome. Okay. There might have been one pause because someone from Europe accidentally joined.
Oh yeah. Italian dude.
Yeah. Right. We got a new player, Mr. Grand Prix. Thank you for joining the North America League room. They go post everywhere. Once we post everywhere, we'll do the 5-match countdown, so about 10 to 15 minutes before we start the last league.
So I guess for your bookkeeping, I should tell you that I think Key Blast is Noodle. So in case they've
Oh, he is Noodle.
yeah.
He is Noodles.
Okay. But yeah.
I got that information.
Okay.
Oh, it is.
He has 3 different nicknames. One on he plays on the PlayStation, and I think K1 Blast says yeah, he has 3 different nicknames. I remember writing this down. So.
But he's an awesome friend, good fighter.
Yeah. Plays Tekken, and
I was like, why can't I hit his jacket?
Rushdown Turtle, that kick shouldn't be an EX high. I'm gonna double check. It should be just a normal high, so your crush should have won. However, yeah, your crush should win unless your crush like has specific frames it crushes at. So, but you did do it really late. Like you did it right before the hit frame. Like, I think like I didn't even see the attack animation. That's how early I hit it, or how late you did the crush. So I'm guessing if you did 3P, that should have done it. The problem is from movement, 3P can be hard because you got to dash cancel into it or crouch dash cancel. In which case, if you crouch dash cancel, that's going to be an uppercut. If you were going for 3P, I don't know which move you were doing, so I apologize. I don't want to presume too much, but trying to give you the feedback that maybe would help solve the thing, because your plays are so clever, and if you did that high crush, that'd be amazing. At the end of the round between Turtles, Kage, and my Leon, I did PK, and I counter hit him with the K part. And so we're trying to solve what happened there. It was a long range exchange, so.
Well, the review portion there should help.
Yeah, we can save. Actually, that's a good reminder. I'm going to jump out of this room really quick. I need to save my my replays from the tournament. I haven't touched the game enough that's kind of that's like, oh, I did not. So please tell me I didn't lose any of these matches. Please tell me.
I think you have 100 matches, so I think you're still okay.
Okay.
I did lose like 100 matches in like 2 weeks, so I had to save them and delete. I had to watch replays before I deleted them, so I could get those guys.
Yeah.
It does go by quickly when you play.
When you play League, it goes by really fast. Like,
Yeah.
it goes really fast when you play League, so that's why I'm scared
That's true.
I lost them. So let me see if I did or not. I might have lost them because I did play some ranked as well. So let me see here. Yeah, Rushdown Turtle I played quite a bit of ranked.
I think he might have it.
I mean, I recorded it on video, but I prefer to have the replay. So
Yeah, of
we'll
course.
see.
That's the one that's going to tell you what's going on. Let me change
What is going
my
on?
title because I. Wait, what? I got a new title?
Okay, I've got them. I found them. I have found them.
Okay. I forgot. Asgo Life is actually streaming to Pi player from UK, so you can watch it from that point of view. Always looking for more people to stream from their point of view.
Oh, blurring showing as grays, same as move quick.
Okay, they look yellow on my end, so
That should be okay, yeah.
yeah. If not, I would suggest maybe try accidentally coming back in and see if that fixes issues. That was how the Europe did it a lot in the past when they have those great connections.
I'll do that. I think it's my connection
Okay.
because I just got disconnected from spectating the replay and come
Okay.
back to the room.
Rushdown Turtle asks a good question. When will the community be okay with people playing draw? I'm assuming in tournaments. I'm okay with it anytime now. I just think that for the official like VF tournaments and space that Sega's doing and B Pro Cup, then I wouldn't do it there. But I think in the online tournaments, in the league play, in the leagues, I totally think it's cool. But that's me.
I don't think it's cool. But okay, that's my own take.
All right.
I allow duo in my league, so sorry.
You know what gets me? The issue is not the character itself. The issue is that a lot of times when you hit them, there's no audio to it.
Oh, you didn't. The sound effects sound strange. But there's no
Yeah.
audio. Okay.
It's weird. Like sometimes you hit her and there's nothing, or it changes, and it's like
You think it's a bug, or is it just how because she said?
I think that's how it is.
It's her stealth tactic. She learned it from Kage. Just kidding.
It's more of a Kage learned from duos. What is it? The original duo was right. There's a mass production duo now.
All right, I got the saves I needed. Well, we're gonna take one from the key blast match. So lots of fun stuff.
Does he say that when you hit her in a certain mode, her hit special effects sound effect is the same as guard break? Huh. I really haven't paid
Such a
attention to
weird
that.
sound.
It's weird, man. It's a weird character. So like, I'm getting used to a lot of things.
So Yako Manami asks, if they made her viable to play, shouldn't it be viable to compete with her? In a way, yes, but VF is a very VF is actually, for as much as we say it's about the fundamentals, and it is, there's a strong knowledge check component to it. But it's just that there's so much knowledge checks like all over the place, and they're systemic in nature that that it can disrupt a pro level tournament. You know, like if it's just like she just came out and there's not much time. But if you give them a month, they're probably fine. If you give them like a month, they'll figure it out and they'll sort it out, and then it becomes really competitive and in the spirit with how VF competitive tends to play. But otherwise, it is kind of disruptive. VF is a game where when new characters come, it's like one every 2 to 4 years in the past, right? They're not coming out all the time. And as we've established before, it's not really like when we talked about the tier list, we talked about how that tier list just really it goes out the window unless we were talking about, okay, if you're going to play it generically cookie cutter, this strategy would be this strategy would be that. But that's not how we play these characters in this game. We have those, we implement them at places. But when you do bring a new character, there is a lot of, okay, I need to learn some combos. Okay, this little trap is a trap, but it's it's similar situations, but this is like its weird spin on it, but it's part of the mind game flow of it. So yeah, I don't mind if a low level tournament, meaning like a non-major, I don't mind if a tournament that's outside the majors goes ahead and lets you play with Doral. I wouldn't mind if Mexican Uppercut says go ahead and play Doral during Throwdown Thursdays. I think that's a good thing.
Is the game frozen for you guys?
It's frozen in my screen. Mr. Grand Prix was showing as red for me. before
It's
he went to the fight, and now it's like frozen.
Yeah, I just okay. So I'm just wondering if they Wendell can confirm to me is the game crash or they need to kick out, get accidentally come back in, try again, or just wanting them here to see anyone can reply, post something so I know what's going on.
Yeah, Fishbeard's trying to join too, so yeah. Alright, Fishbeard, we're just, that said, Akai does recommend resetting your machine. That might help.
So it sounds like a lot of people's having trouble getting into rooms. So yeah, it looks like the game crashed. So let's see. Hopefully, Cape Fast can come back in to see if the game could get up and running.
That's so weird that Fishbeard got I get the disconnected from players when trying to join. So you might have just gotten that message from the replay, because sometimes you'll get that message. Well, I rarely get it from the replay, but.
Box Pizza Cat has mentioned that the Europe people did experience this also in Salty EU tournament yesterday, and a lot of people today has already mentioned issues getting into the room. And so I think this is a new bug introduced with patch 1.7. So you refuse to fight Duro in ranked. I think she's a new character, so I won't get too. I'm still allowed Duro into the league until it's really true that there's some really broken thing that people are abusing. Because if it's available to play in rank mode and what else, then there will point you won't be able to escape playing against her anyway. So I don't think in the Europe League no one has actually been playing Duo yet. We had 3 or so people in the North America League that plays Duo.
So Noodle had to go. They got to go to work, but I wanted them to know that, like, I really appreciate them joining the room today. I'm glad that they played in the league battles, and I like the way they're playing today. They're trying stuff out, at least in the matches with me. They're just like trying stuff out, and some of these things are going to cost them rounds and stuff, but it's more of like I like seeing that because I know that them as a player, I know how strong they are, their skill set too. But I like seeing that they're trying different ideas out and kind of embracing that VF has got a lot of options. And I think in the long term, I think it's a long-term investment in their VF potential. I think it's really good. So even if it means they're gonna lose a battle here or there because of it, I think it just means that they're serious about the VF itself, and they want to try stuff, and they're having fun with VF. So I think it's a good thing, and I think it's something that you get to do in League all the time, actually, a lot more than in other environments.
Yeah, we have 3 more matches before we start North America. I think Ernan Join got disconnected or something. So hopefully that gets fixed. And you say Fishbeard is trying to get in, so we'll see if he can get in. But let's see. Europe's finished second league. Congratulations to Box Pizza Cat for getting first. KP Duggan fans second, and Asgo for Life third. Thanks for playing. Hopefully we have less issues in the last league.
Round 2.
Also, shout outs to Rushdown Turtle. They've been talking about how weak that they feel that Doral is not even that strong, and I would agree that Doral has got like, if she goes in rapid mode, she's lighter than lightweight, right? So Rushdown Turtle calls it featherweight, which is like the boxing term. She pretty much is. She's the lightest character and the heaviest character in the game, and she's got really interesting drawbacks in her design, and I think it's all intentional. I think she's like, okay, she hits you, she can win, but she might have trouble hitting you, and if you hit her, you can win. So
Alright, go plus round. That Europe room is open. 3 more matches before we start the North America League.
And I do also think that is an intentional design on Doral, that she cannot switch stances she cannot switch modes before the round start, right? So she's starting the round in rapid mode. And so that just means like she's got to work her way to getting into heavy mode if that's what she wants to do. But it means that if she loses the opening, the consequences can be really fatal. Because there are like there are ring out combos from round start against the rapid Durao. So. Yeah, and for the record, I'm repeating what Rushdown Turtle said. So, but I also agree. This is my personal assessment too. But specifically, I'm repeating what they said in my chat. So, yes, but for Setsuna, the thing is she's messing with your situational awareness with the weird audio aspect.
With the sound.
That can mess you up.
I think it's not even like. Part of it is knowledge. Part of it is I can't quickly assess if I got the hit or not by sound.
Yeah.
So there's this extra process in there for me, which I'm not used to. I don't know that I'll be able to get used to it. But
well, it's a big factor. Again, ever since I streamed this game, I've been playing the game with pretty much with audio off when I stream, and so I'm used to playing it without the audio. But I also agree that when I'm playing in tournaments, I'm using the audio for sure. And if the tournament has a loud audio setup, if it doesn't, then I have an advantage because I'm used to playing without audio. But a lot of players do play in audio, and the game is designed with audio being like the sharpest source of information in the game. Like, the sound in this game gives you so much information that you can train yourself to respond to the sound. But I just train myself to not do that, but I'm capable of using that when I play. So if I play with sound on, I'm not losing out in that sound, in that audible warfare. But I am able to fight when the game is completely muted. Because when I play on stream, I actually am playing with the audio on my end muted, because I'm not playing with headphones on. So.
Gotcha.
But it's huge. Like, I know like a player like Yellowtail, they're counting on the sound a lot. They're using the sound to inform a lot of decisions. So.
I don't know if you saw. I saw him. I think he's in Japan right now.
Is he? I wouldn't be surprised if he was. Okay,
I think so. I saw.
Wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
In one of Chimpanzee's like house parties, and
gotcha.
I'm like,
yeah.
I know this man. I know this man, and he was looking to the camera like. It's kind of like one of those surreal paintings where you're that subject that's not meant to be there is looking straight at you, and that picture is doing exactly that.
On the tiers discussion, I'm gonna repeat what Nala said, but I do agree. It's like Nala says, I find tiers kind of pointless in a game where everyone is viable. Yeah, exactly. that's why we're always talking about caveats. But I do find it as good discussion.
They're pointless, but also it's just to get an idea of what it is. But like, you would need somebody from the perspective of the character you're trying to play, right?
Yeah.
To get an idea.
But it's because the game is so player versus player, But it is fun to compare toys and tools and techniques. So,
absolutely.
That's what makes Kung Fu fun. That's what makes martial arts fun, But again, but I also would say, compare them with your fists in the fight. Compare them in the fight.
Oh, let me ask this man if he is good to help.
We just have one more match before we start the North America League room. So if anyone's still trying to get in and you can't get in, let us know so that we could try troubleshoot. If not, we won't start after this match. And we just start the countdown for Europe. 4 matches still, so it's still plenty of time for people to join.
Knockout. Round 3. Ready, go!
Ya el torneo dicen acá por el medio.
I think this is gonna be my last league. I need to get over to.
So Akai's event?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they don't change time, so it's like an hour earlier.
Oh, okay. It usually
sorry
Sunday
about
also,
that.
right? Or have it always been Saturdays?
It's always been Saturdays.
Saturdays? Okay. This guy's cool, man. Yeah, this should be the last league anyway. So. It's, so we ran 4 leagues today. Only one of them ran without any crashes or so. Let's hopefully give us 50-50. And these last 2 leagues that we won for Europe and North America will be fine. Alright, we're going to start the North America League now with, did people disconnect from them or?
I'm wondering.
Yeah,
Good luck, guys. I will see you around. Thank you so much. Sorry.
Right.
Good luck, have
I
fun.
realized.
We're going to begin now. Let's just see. There's everyone join in. I'm not sure. I'll wait for it to give that. There's great connection. Just give it just 10 seconds.
Alright. So we're figuring this out. I think we're trying to get Hernan in the room. Hernan is awesome. I really love the way he fights. And always exciting battles with him. So we really fight it out. And there's a lot of mind games and reaction plays that happen between both of us when we fight each other. So it's really fun. So I'm looking forward to it. I hope they can make it into the room. Alright. KDC's in the room. Give it a moment to see if the ping looks better after a bit, because usually it takes a little moment. I don't know what's been happening, why they have a red bar with me. I guess between my ISP and their ISP, it's really like that. But I love fighting KDC, and it's never ruined my matches with them, actually. Alright, good luck, have fun. Let's have fun. But yeah, Fishbeard said, yeah, I can't join. I'm sorry, Fishbeard. I wish. I really like fighting with you, Eileen. And I like seeing how you've been getting stronger. Yeah, I love when Box Pizza Cat also said they love most about VF is that it feels like you're playing the player, not the game or character. 100%.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Interesting is that it looked like they went with a low throw and wake up. That's not the right way. Like, it's really not the way. Okay. It's okay, Blurry. We are giving you a hard time, though. That was good. Alright, we were able to guess all the points here, so we scored very strongly on that. Mustaine says, Are we running another one after this? Technically, no, but you can still join the room and play in the lobby after. I will have to go. I have a lot of stuff on my plate today, but I wish I could stream all day. Tomorrow, we'll see how long I can stream after, because I also have plans. There's a lot of plans going on before going to Taiwan and Thailand, but I want to stream what I can. So, yeah. But Akai should be streaming like for about a good half hour to an hour after the league is done, usually. So yeah, pop back in. It'll start soon because we only have about 9 players, so you're looking at about 20 minutes from now, probably. Yeah, 20-25 minutes. Yeah, take care of your chores. Take care of your chores. But Mustaine, it's so good to see you. I'm happy to see you. Congratulations, Colorado, because Bushido was very, very strong in taking second place this past Tuesday. Going to be playing in the finals in 2 weeks. So really happy for that. I lost to him, and a lot of strong players lost to him. And Bushido really proved himself and just was really, really strong. It was really good. But also Mustaine, when I see Mustaine, and especially what they got the CEO in their handle, I am thinking about the Colorado crew, and we're thinking about 3+ generations of Colorado players. Mustaine is part of the latest wave of Colorado VF players, and I'm so happy about that. Colorado, keep it awesome. Keep it amazing. You guys, such a great place in the country, such a great place for VF as well. You know, honestly, Colorado is one of those places. Like, Genesis Frenzy was in Colorado at a tournament recently too. That we haven't talked enough about that. So that was awesome. And I think Genesis Frenzy helped also sharpen up all the Colorado players. So it was really good stuff. Genesis Frenzy gonna make you think on your feet so fast. Yeah, and KRS Jin is definitely he's like, I like to lump him in my generation, but technically I'm an older generation than him. Yeah. All right, here we go. All right, Sir Hixalot, let's do this. All right. We got to train you on how to not lose to that. But man, it was good to finally meet you at LA Gathering. Oh, beautiful punish. That was an evade punish. All right, this time we went with forward throw. Because we knew that last time it was a back throw, and we want to make him have to think about it, have to think what is our options. Sometimes you don't have to always mix up, but if you mix up just once, it's enough to that maybe if your opponent's the type that's thinking about you, that's interacting, then it will make them think. It will give them choice. All right, side kick does lead to a mix up, so good correct way to evade. Now this wasn't guaranteed because I was side turn, so this throw was not guaranteed. If he attacked, it would have beat me because of side turn. So I was in side turn. It's Nitaku. It's not -10 for Go, but Go can do like, so in this case, if Go knows that he's got them side turn, and if he knows that they've been throwing after blocking those two, in that particular case, he can reverse Nitaku. He can just go ahead and launch them. All right, let's check up on my son's play date right now.
Round one. Ready, go! Ring out! Round two. Ready, go! Excellent! Round three. Ready, go!
Oh, 3 KP is -13. Okay, so now I made a good correction. And actually I kind of knew this and kind of forgot. Go's sidekick punch is now -13 on guard from normally guard. So you can punish it with a -13, which Eileen is wonderful. Leon is wonderful because he's got KK. Eileen has one of the best 4 PPK. Kage's got 4 PK and more, and then and Jean has P plus K. But now from the side it also means that you can throw punish him if you're side guarding him. So yeah, thank you very much, Nala. You're awesome. I did kind of remember it at some point and then I forgot it today, so that's on me. No, it's always on me. Knowledge is on yourself. But yeah, it's really good. Thank you so much, Nala. You're awesome. Yeah, Eileen's 13 frame punish is amazing. 4 PPK is nuts. And near the wall, you're just like, man, 4 PPK and they're at the wall. Oh my gosh. KDC, it's all good. I'm happy that you're here though. I really am. And I'm sorry about your connection. Especially because now you do live in Portland. But, I always love sparring with you, my friend. And I love having you here. Alright, Calamity's here. And with Leon, oh my gosh, Calamity's going to give me hell. Alright, let's see how this goes. Because, Leon is a hard one when you play many different characters. Because he is a very... He makes other characters you don't really feel the need to commit. When you play Leon, you kind of do. Because what you feel, if you don't commit with Leon, you feel a lackingness. You feel like you're not doing much damage. That's why Leon players commit like crazy hard.
Time. Round 1. Ready, go!
See the power of crouch dashing against backdash? Even if they don't do anything, you can still respond to what they do.
Ready, go!
That was good. Very good patience. So now he's watching. Now Calamity's the one that's watching. Our connection roughed up a bit, but it's otherwise good. So again, 1K is good at punishing backdash if they don't evade cancel it. That hiccup might have influenced them to do a weird decision.
Ready, go!
That was so cool. That was excellent. I like this one. Because he did it from buffer, that's a harder hit throw than it looks. That was an intense battle. Calamity, that was so much fun. I know the connection was rough there. That must be me. That must be my connection. I apologize to my friends. But that was a really good battle. Starting now, every Saturday morning, actually Friday night, every Friday night, I think I'm going to reset my router just to make sure. I'm going to flush out of everything. My daughter is using online a little more. And with that, there's probably a lot of junk that gets through. Me too, right? But we'll have to check. there's been issues all day today. It seems to be the game. One of the ways that has worked has been resetting the computer. We don't know why, but sometimes that seems to have worked. Good. That was good. I like the use of 4-6P plus 1. Alright, keep it up, move quick. You have the ideas are good. The ideas are good. It's just a matter of in time it becomes more sharp. And when it becomes more sharp, you're gonna see better results. So this one you can't evade that second kick. It has to be guarded, but you have a lot of advantage when you guard it. Good. So move quick is the one watching now. I'll show you how fast throw comes, right? Throw will happen really fast. So here I did elbow and I crouch dash. Now I didn't block in time, but there we go. That's the fuzzy guard. So this is playing the fuzzy guard game. Very nice. All right, good game, my friend. Good game. No problem, Rushdown Turtle. I'm glad that you were here. They were exciting battles as always, and I'm glad you made time for us. So thank you very much, Rushdown. Move quick. Thank you for the battles, my friend. Let's keep it up. Let's keep it up. Akira is a little more straightforward. That's why backdash evade can work well against him, and it takes a while to develop that timing to punish the backdash evade with Akira. When you do, it's pretty scary. And then the situations to punish that. Oh my God, we've got the rollback, and it's 14 frames. All right, we're doing this. We're doing this. I love you, KDC. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it, my friend. I'm gonna find a way to do this, to win this. This is pretty funny though. I haven't fought a match like this in a while, and this is a friend of mine, so but oh my God, look at that hit confirm. It's so hard. I can't hit confirm. I have to play very general, like neutral, and then play spacing and use stuff like this. We're going to use Okizeme as best we can. We're going to try to combo if we can. We're going to use spacing to create some guessing points. It's hard for him too. Alright, good game, my friend. Good game. We found our path. We know that it's hard for him too. Like, he had trouble confirming combos as well. So I think that was the combination of both our connections, I guess. I don't know. But no, but it's all good, my friend. KDC, I love fighting you regardless. And we fight each other enough to where there's kind of a mental game that is playing out in our heads about how this match might be playing a bit. But we're also swinging a bit to try to connect hits and do combos. Good game. I don't know how smooth it looked on your end. On my end, you can see it was crazy, but I do think my connection is a big part of it today. So Yeah, but it's okay. Good game, my friend. All right, we got DVA.
時は来たれど行くぞはあ安心しろ
All right.
すぐ
No, it crashed out on us. I was looking forward to that battle, but yeah, it's all good. So Nala, what do you think of Shun's side turn PPPK and all the extensions, the Okizeme you can do with it, and the extensions and the wall? It's really, really good. Let me check on my son and my daughter's. Yeah, Nala admits that Shun's PPPK from the side is pretty messed up. It's really messed up. That it eliminates too many decision points. It's like, Shun could have the most interesting side turn game, but he also has PPPK now. But the side turn decision points are so cool. So, when the Shun players play with other decisions, it's really cool. But at the same time, PPPK is just so good that it's like you should generally do that until the opponent is just too good at winning the wake up situation after PPPK. But that's like because there's they're probably winning against you in other metrics if that's the situation already. Because Shun's Okizeme is also ridiculously good from side turn PPPK. It's too good. So this makes like his side turn game a little different. Like it needs certain other objectives to override why you want to do that. Why you would want to do something other than PPPK. But there are good reasons at least. There's ring out. There's drinking. I see. Good. Okay. So I like the use of jab. We're gonna try to work with that.
Round 2 ready go
They do need to tech a little more, just a little bit. Even if they did it once per round, would change the situation by like a lot.
ready go Ready, go!
Alright, good games, my friend. Very good game. I like the way DVA is playing. I really do. They've gotten stronger so fast. More like solid, really fast. Keep it up. Keep it up. Let's do a shout out too. So / shout out. So we give a shout out. Please follow, likes, watch MFDVA. They've got a nice stream, very nice community member. Follow them on X as well. I really enjoy what they bring to our VF community. And they also, of course, when MK's time is to shine, I think you can definitely count on watching their content too during that. So, all right. So Mr. Grand P is doing a lot of short range poking back. Let's see what they do. So they're doing the combos. They know the combos. They know the crush. They know the low ground throw. Okay. So they do use lows a little too much right now, but maybe they're fishing. They're fishing maybe. Alright. So again, they're using a lot of low punch and low kick, but we gotta watch. We can't assume too much on it. We just have to consider different things that might imply. Alright, they did the back throw. I thought they would do neutral. It's really good that they did back. So this is really good battles. There's a lot of good stuff that they're learning and applying. So they're applying a lot of good stuff with Go. They're studying. They study the game. Good game, Mr. Grand Prix. Keep it up. I'm really happy to have you in our leagues. Keep this up. Your Go's on the right track. You're applying all the stuff. You're applying in a way that shows me that you're studying Go and you're studying VF. So keep it up. Things will get more smooth. You'll start to see the stuff that's in between, but it takes time and experience. But keep building it up. I like what I see. Yeah, Vanessa's sidechain is really good. I am more partial to FS, but I really do love Revo World Stage. I'm having a blast with this game, but it is true that if you ask me which one I think is better, I think Final Showdown is still better, but this is a really, really great game. Yeah. But I think, that said, I think Taka matchups are way more interesting now than they were in Final Showdown. Like, that one is a big change for me. Taka in Final Showdown is fine. I enjoy it personally because Leon has an interesting match with him. But I think right now he's way more interesting than he was in Final Showdown.
Hopefully those will get fixed over time. And until then, we just have to endure.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
We hang in there, we endure, but
right,
it'll get better.
Let's go with the PSN side. Well, not the Europe side. Congratulations to Cat second with Pi. Yay. Asco Life, Pi again. Yay. I want Pi Army to get to do well. Thank you. Yes, I'm biased. Thank you guys for playing. Appreciate it. Looks like there was no disconnects in that last league for Europe, so that's good. One league for Europe, one league for North America without issues. So 2 out of 6. It's not a good average. 2 out of 6 leagues without issues. in total, let's say 24 leagues which ran in the first 2 weeks. There was like 13 had issues out of 24. So right now we have 2 out of 6. So let's hopefully it'll get better tomorrow. Yeah, it's good that there's a lot of these issues, and hopefully it'll get fixed with time. The crossplay thing, it helps unite, our community. So, just I definitely still thinking of how much it could have helped if we had gotten a chance to check this out on beta testing the rumors. But in hindsight, everything in hindsight is but why am I looking at this? Get out this before I accidentally report someone. But if you guys want to continue playing the room, please do so. I actually want to take the time to go over a little bit of plans for the leagues, and hopefully with these leagues will stable over in the next month or two. Let me get that here. Info. Let's go put this here. Am I on the wall? No, the PSN sources. Info. Alright, for those who've been going through these leagues for the last 3 or 4 years, we always each core season we want to call it keep track of first place finishes, and then whoever got the most first place finishes, call them the league leader. Second, third places as the tiebreakers. But now, if you have seen the slideshow that shows up, you'll see new standings. One's the top 25%. This is going to be used for the planned winter playoffs. Basically, it depends on how many players are in the league. So it's 4 to 7 players. Then top 25% is the one who got first place. If there's 8 to 11 players, first and second place is considered that, and up to 16 player leagues, then 4 players will get top 25% points. And so, is that? No, that's not supposed to be it. Skip it. You see, this is bad playing on my part. It didn't go to the side I want. Here it is. So if the league had ended last weekend, the idea was that maybe the top 6 and whoever got the number of top 25% spinners gets a position in the bracket for the winter playoffs in January. And anyone else who got a top 25% finish, like say Jan Whipper and below that line, also gets to participate in playoffs, but we'll just call it the wild card stage. So the top 6, and all this can be the actual amount of placement we have can be adjusted as needed. But anyone else who got top 25% will then can participate in the wild card stage. Pronunciation sucks. Let's see. So let's see where can I go. Is here? No, it's not. Let's go back here. So end of December, we have the final standings. The idea was that we will take the entire month of January to run this, and the idea was that we don't need everyone to show up. This is online, so the idea is that we could use online for the benefit of being more flexible. So the first week of January will be used to make up the bracket to determine who exactly will be participating or want to participate. And so the second weekend or second week or so, we'll do the wild card, which everyone who is not in the top 6 for now, that's just an arbitrary number. Okay, we can participate in the wild card to get the 2 remaining spots. All right, and then quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals. So we give it roughly 1 week to have the match play. And the idea is that the stream is that right now, how I do the streams right now is meant just to as organizational purposes only, really. Just to let people be aware that there are leagues being run for people to play in. One of the goals when one of these the winter playoffs is to make it more for the spectators also, and of course it's for the players. It will be single elimination. I'm basing this kind of like Major League Baseball playoffs, so I'm thinking like for a wild card it might be a first to 2. Quarterfinals is first to 3. Semifinals and the final will be a first to 5. Again, all these numbers will be changed or work out. It all depends on feedback I get. All these ideas, it sounds great in my head. Actually, in practice, I have no idea. So more feedback and stuff will be great, and we'll continue go into more details and try to hammer out the deep stuff so that we could make this something fun for the participants and also good for the spectators. So I'm looking also possibly a dedicated commentators to I want organize the things in the background. But the playoffs will not be done. It'll be done simultaneously with the open league sessions that we usually run, so it's not going to replace them. So we'll continue having the league sessions at this time. The times I'm thinking of doing the playoffs, like what I would set as time that I would do it, and would be like, for example, Saturday evenings for North America, Sunday afternoon for Europe. And if players those times doesn't work for the players, we'll work on a time that works. So that's the idea. If this is online, if people want to participate, we'll work with you. And so that's also what I might be looking for other people who stream, so that if I can't do the streaming, someone else can. All right. So this is the idea. So we do the normal top 3 standings that determine playoffs after the end of each season to determine the league champion, if that makes sense. So this also then is a way for people who can't necessarily participate in so much leagues every weekly on a daily basis, something that kind of even things out for people who want to show up and show that they're strong and but can't play all the time. So winter playoffs for individual, I have a pretty concrete idea of how it will go. The amount of matches still, I'm not entirely sure. The wild card stage, I was actually in the league, and I was thinking we don't want people to just get disconnected from the room, and it gets more salty when it's playoffs and the regular session, which we do a lot, and then we got disconnected. Okay, we'll just play in the next league and it's fine. But in playoffs, I think we want to make sure that those are not going to be the reason why someone succeed or not succeed in the league, in the playoffs. So I'm going back more traditional, like a first to 2 or first to 3. Okay. So individual playoffs seems like pretty. That one the details should be pretty easy to hammer out, I think. What I really like to do though is the team stuff. Those who've been following me know that I've been doing this for a long time now, trying to get team stuff going. So right now it's tentatively February when we do the winter playoff teams. If you have not noticed, there's been let's see, is it here? I've been keeping track of players, what character they use, and just been kind of making makeshift teams right now, just in case like if there's a team of Aois and Aoi players, there's 4 people who play as Aoi in the league. And so this is how much total they have gotten, No one has actually made a team yet, because I really haven't gotten into details of this. But it does not have to be same character teams. It could be, you could make teams however you want. Okay. Do I have that information? No, I do not. Let's see, where is it? Did I even roll it here? This is done late night, so my memory is kind of faded here. Where's the information that I wanted to post? Well, I might just spend Sunday to just go over it because my head is kind of foggy. It's missing what I'm trying to find. Okay. But if you look at some of the like Beat Tribe Cups or the tournaments that the VFR events won, they allow some flexibilities on how teams are made, and that's why we think for us to get teams going, there's certain flexibility is needed. And instead of right now going into details of what the team playoffs will be, the first is we just need to have at least 2 teams made, a minimum of 2 players per team. LWD, you see, that's right. Come on. Dun, too many slides. I should have done this better. Wait, I'm an amateur. It's all amateur done. You see, is it? Team standings, team card, no strict rules, yeah. Let's see.
And nowadays, some circles call it decks instead of slides.
I heard that. This sounds so strange to me. I don't know.
It is weird, but it's because pitch decks became really popular, especially in Silicon Valley. So then, if you're like a startup and then you're setting up all these platforms for people that do use them, you end up using that lingo. So everybody calls. So basically, everything's a pitch deck now, but actually just a deck. So yeah, but it's funny, right? Because you like PowerPoint is no longer the word. So and
yeah, presentation. Okay, yeah, I still use the word presentation. So yeah. It's what now? How do you spell it? You call it, what is it?
deck, like a deck of cards. So instead of thinking of slides, thinking of them as cards instead of slides, and so that's why they call them a deck now. Yeah, this is all the marketers use this term. So sometimes they'll just say like, "Yeah, send me your pitch deck," and they're telling you to send them a PowerPoint presentation, basically, or a slideshow. So yeah. I wouldn't know if I don't know about the phones.
They wish to make new words or something.
Yeah, well, it was like it was like 9 years ago when marketers started referring to streamers as influencers, and it took a while for streamers to kind of get used to that term. You know?
Yeah,
so.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm still. Yeah, yes. Influencers. Yeah, that's a term that came out that too long ago. All right, so. Team stuff. We need right now. My goal is to try moving forward, and hopefully we get. That's the goal. So, what does a team? These 2 players on the team roster. All right. And you just want that there's a shared relationship, or the best way to go about it. Because if there's relationship, I kind of had this idea. We just make teams based on using the of BFR events, the pre-V track. They based on the same characters. Team, so you can make it based on people you're using the same. Canadian team, St. Louis team, or Sweden, something like that, or just team of friends or family members. People that you keep playing regularly online with. Or if you really want to, or you try to bring in, a bunch of new players. You were associating moving forward. That is, let's see, do I have that? Back to that. So that's why while this season is already started, I just kind of, these are asterisk marks. Once somebody tell me that I'll play on a team of Aois, or I'll form a team of Leons, that I could remove the asterisk marks to say, yes, we have a actual team committed to play us. Let's see, who play Leon for Europe right now? There's 3 players, Rain, from UK, who also made that documentary that I posted a link to. It's a really good documentary. I do recommend people watching it. Sago and you, Box Pizza. Yeah. And so you guys have the Lyon players since the end of the second weekend had 5 top 25% finishes. Quite a few Aois. We had Kingo, Kanwan, Adandrio. I can't think of the Blood Artist, formerly known as Manji Mara from BFTC. but these are not real teams yet because I'm just putting this out as a way to kind of get people motivated to form teams. So my goal right now is to get 2 teams for each region, and once we get that, we can work on the format. I'll focus on the format. Maximum number of players on team roster. Right now, there's no limit. So if you have 100 players on your team, I am very fine with that because you can't get 100 players anyway in a league. But you can build your roster and form a team for actual playoffs. Just like in baseball, you don't have your full roster playing in the playoffs, but you select a certain amount to do so. So that's kind of the general idea right now I have. We'll go into more details in the future. Who will get picked for the Akai Koshin? I have to work out what the Koshin means. So
Koshin, yeah, Koshin is in Japan. That's like the minor league, like the little league championships. Actually, high school.
Okay.
It's the high school championships. High school championships.
Okay.
So like it's a huge deal for them. This is like bigger deal than it is in America, right? I mean, we do celebrate. We do the little league championships, but this is like the high school championships. But but this is like the national competition, and so you watch a lot of dramas
So it's like,
and anime.
Gotcha.
And they'll
Little
cover it.
league high. Okay.
No, not little league. There's high school, right? Little league is like elementary school, is like middle school, right? These are people that are gonna go pro right away, like very soon, So, yeah.
Okay. So right now, definitely January is set for the winter playoffs to go in conjunction to what our open league sessions are. All right. I'm going to start making most like a start GG bracket, so that those who know for sure that they are in the top 25% and confirm that they want to participate, could just put their name on there. There's not going to be an exact date for all these events or this situation, but again, the idea is that we're making these playoffs to be flexible. If you want to participate, we'll work with you to get to do. I hope that makes sense. Again, everything makes sense in my head, but when I actually I'm not sure if it does not.
It's all good. I love your initiative, Akai.
And each league session does make a team, kind of get the team idea back into discussion with people. But I think the format we tried with North America on Friday nights on 2024, man, we did try a lot of different things. The idea, for a quarter, we can playing with your friends or playing with players from your local region, or you're your teacher and you want a lot of students recruit people to come. No,